It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Tampa Bay Rays.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Blake Snell gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at Adeiny Hechavarria. His calling card is 100% his glove. He's high up there in range, the ability to go in the hole and make the long throw across the diamond. Look for him to have a big impact on defense today.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He will lead this one off today.
For Boston, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 home. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. The 2-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Second, third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Striding in for Boston, Wade Boggs, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Bases are empty, one man out. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Next up for the Red Sox, Ted Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Nope. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
A ball and a strike. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at bat of the year. Kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at bat, home run. Not a bad way to start.
Batting fourth,
here's J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Swing and a ground ball to third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Kiermaier to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall, and he is into second with a 2-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Hit down the line at first. Home comes up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and it's 1-0 Boston. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Chris Sale is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Dustin Pedroia. They always say the shortstop's the captain of the defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings and seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Hit out towards second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. And that's the first down.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Sinking line drive out to right center. And the Rays are in the hit column for the first time this year.
Batting third, catcher Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher Wilson Ramos. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 4 for 11. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. He's set and the pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Two out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Nothing doing for Tampa. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box now, Jim Rice. Get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 7, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here it comes. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gomez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting 8, catcher, Carlton Fisk.
So stepping in, Carlton Fisk. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. And it's 1-1 to Fisk. So 1-1. Smoked on the ground left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the two-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Carlton Fisk has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
Fisk is off at first with two away. Called strike two.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Red Sox leave one. We've played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, C.J. Cron, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
C.J. Cron.
Here comes the first pitch. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Squared that one up just a little late. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Echeverria now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Lifetime against Chris Sale, just 3 for 14. He also has 1 home run. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Set to deal on 2-2. Grounded to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope,
tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
When a guy's featuring big time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off speed stuff, but you've got to be ready for the heater.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Wade Boggs has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box now, Ted Williams, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now a snap throw to first. Runner back safely. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 0-2 delivery. Missed with a slider. Boggs, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. Field moves over. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. A runner on first with two away. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 1, the Rays nothing. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Johnny Field, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Left fielder, number 10.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
In now, Daniel Robertson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Outside, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Hitter, number 1.
Up next for the Rays, number 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Mookie Betts. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at bat. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. grounded to the right. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touche, sir.
Center fielder number 14, Jim Rice.
Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
3-0 to him now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 3-2 now.
Painful.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Robertson is there. And that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Red Sox 1, the Rays nothing. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kiermaier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Kiermaier on at first, nobody out. And that one just missed outside. Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays held in check here. They're down 1-0. Into the box, Carlton Fisk. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Carlton Fisk.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. One and two to the Red Sox catcher.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
So the leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike one. One run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
The 3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Moreland around first on his way for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Here's a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-1. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, wow. He really yanked that slider across his body, and he almost threw it to the backstop. Nice job by his battery mate to corral that one.
The 1-1 home. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kiermaier on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Ready once again, Ted Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Bogaerts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Another full count pitch on its way. Fouled away. Now a snap move over to first. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at bat. Popped him up. Crone is under it. And that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox are out in front 2-0. Here's C.J. Crone now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2-0 now. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
Now to the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Right back at him, but I think it got his glove. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Here's Carlos Gomez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Popped him up. Moreland in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They're still down. It's 2-0. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
J.D. Martinez.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. The 2-1. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Matt Andrees is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Matt Andrees.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. Runners off for second. No balls and 1 strike. Martinez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. 1 there on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Hit out towards second. Robertson ranges to his right. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing for Boston, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Settling in now, Johnny Field. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman, Daniel Robertson.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Robertson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Robertson is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop, the angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Digging in now, number 1. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 1 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hit in the air out to left field. Williams will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. We'll see the former MVP Dustin Pedroia when we get back. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 2, the Rays nothing. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He's had some success, 5 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Hit in the air out to right. Gomez has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Carlton Fisk.
Ready for another shot now. Carlton Fisk. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Here's the first pitch to him. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in once again, Matt Duffy. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-0 the count. Plays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. And there's the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Rice. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail things here 2-0. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. But it's foul, strike 1. Drilled down the line. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Number 9, Ted Williams.
Ted Williams will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch of the at-bat. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Boggs aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Coming in is Gomez. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Here's Mookie Betts. He was a double play victim last time around. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. Two out with the man at first. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Gomez has a read on it, and that retires the side. Red Sox lead 1. They're up 2-0. Here's Echeverria now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Too low, 1-0. Popped him up. Pedroia ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, number 10.
Stepping into the box, Johnny Field. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Robertson. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Field, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hits this one hard the other way. Pedroia has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jim Rice. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a breaking ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Dustin Pedroia will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jim Rice has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. Back to first, and they get Pedroia. It's a double play.
The batter, Captain Carlton Fisk.
Coming to the plate now, Carlton Fisk. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two out, nobody on.
D-Rod.
Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. This is line to left. Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Red Sox go down quietly, but they're on top 2-0. Next will be the designated hitter, number 1. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to first. Moreland's there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So striding in, Matt Duffy. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. Kiermaier stands at first with one out. Got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
0-2, here it is. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Two balls and two strikes to Duffy. Runner at first here, one man out. Moreland is over to take a look at it.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. The 2-2 pitch. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they're getting to the bullpen by this time.
And that misses ball four. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Craig Kimbrell enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Runners are at first and second with one away. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 2-0 on the way. Laid off up for ball number 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. A heater in there for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Two-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And there's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a relay home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-run RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Here's Echeverria now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
1-1 is taken for ball 2.
1 strike.
Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And he fouls this one off. Fisk might try to make a play on it. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Sale earns his first win of the season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox: 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 34 minutes. Our paid attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon.